Me. How was school? 9-year-old. I don't know. Me. How can you not know? You were there. 9. Yeah, but I didn't pay attention. Me. I think you're going through a growth spurt. 7-year-old. Why? Me. You're eating more. 7. No, your cooking just got less bad. 7-year-old. What do you think my first house will be when I grow up? Me. Whatever you can afford. 7. I have to pay for it. Me. Yeah. 7. I'll just live with you. My 11-year-old looks so much like my wife that I sometimes wonder if she actually shares any of my DNA. Then today I got a call that she twisted her ankle at practice. Swimming practice. She's my kid after all. Wife. What are the kids doing? Me. Walking each other on leashes. Wife. Are you going to stop them? Me. They're not fighting, so no. My kids are off school today for a teacher in service day, which I found out after I woke them up in a panic to get ready for school. I could prevent 99% of my parenting freakouts if I just checked their schedule. Still not going to do it. 9-year-old. Can I take my toy swords to my friend's house? Me. No, she might get hurt. 9. But you don't care if I get hurt? Me. You can't sue. 11-year-old. Are you okay? I heard a noise. Me. I'm just walking down the stairs. 11. I thought something fell. My lack of grace is legendary. 7-year-old. I can't wait to get home from school every day. Me. To see me? 7. To see YouTube. 6-year-old. Will you open the glue for me? Me. Opens it. Wait. What are you going to do with that? 6. Already gone. My 7-year-old is homesick from school. She's watching YouTube, not The Price is Right. A critical part of our culture has been lost. Me. I'm heading to my friend's house. 11-year-old. You have friends? Me, of course. 11. Like, in real life and not just on the internet. She knows me too well. I made a new friend today. When he told me his age, I excitedly told him that's how old I am too. Then I realized that's how old I was 2 years ago. Time keeps moving forward, and I'll never figure it out. Relationship status. Starting to get concerned about just how much my wife knows about how to hide a dead body. I don't know who else needs to hear this after Saturday night, but it's not a hangover. It's the wine flu. Way more dignified. I always say that it's a good week if there are no trips to the hospital. This was not a good week. 5 x-rays later, I have definitive results on who may or may not have broken what. Read the whole story in tonight's newsletter. I fed the kids, then the dog, then the pigs, then the guinea pigs, then myself. At least I know where I stand in the pecking order. My kids set a new record today. They were at school for a whole 10 minutes before I got an email from one of their teachers that they forgot something. Currently delivering a school laptop to save the day. I'm basically just a UPS driver with worse pay. 6-year-old. Are meetings fun? Me. No. 6. Then why do you go to them? Me. Because I have to. 6. Being a grown-up is dumb. 11-year-old. Did you buy my school pictures? Me. I have thousands of pictures of you at home. Do you look any different at school? 11. About the same, but more bored. I usually have my kids change their own sheets, but today I did it for them. My life flashed before my eyes about 5 times while making my 9-year-old's bed. Not a milestone I expected to hit today, but I'm officially too old for the top bunk. 11-year-old. This song is so old. Me. No, it's not. It's from 2002. 11. Dad, that was 20 years ago. Me. Don't hurt me like that. Me. You need to learn to tie your own shoes. 6-year-old. I don't want to. Me. I can't tie them for you forever. 6. Are you a quitter? My 6-year-old said her stomach hurt. I knew she was just trying to get out of eating dinner, so I told her to sit down and have a few bites. That's when she threw up all over the table. She showed me. 6-year-old homesick. Me. How are you feeling? 6-year-old. Better. Me. You can go back to school tomorrow. 6. Not that much better. My 11-year-old showed me how to fix something on my computer that I didn't understand. She's 11. I'm 36 years old, and I've already become my grandparents. Sorry, I lost track of time folding laundry. That's something I just said out loud, in case you wondered how wild and crazy things get in my house on a Thursday night. I was stressed out, so I looked out the window to let the beauty of nature calm me down. A hawk killed a bird right in front of me. Nature is terrifying. Talking about soccer jersey numbers. 9-year-old. All the boys said it would be funny if someone got 69. What does 69 mean? Me, that boys are dumb. 11-year-old. I did half of the dishes. Me, why didn't you do the other half? 11. The dishes won. We lost an hour this weekend. I could adjust my sleep schedule accordingly, but instead, I'll just be tired and mad for the next month. It's newsletter eve. This week, I go into the greatest source of shame in our house. Some things shouldn't be shared with strangers, but hey, I needed something to write about. Hopefully this is one my wife doesn't read. To get it, sign up at the link in my pinned tweet. Me, do your chores. 9-year-old. Why do I have to do them at night? Me, because you didn't do them during the day. 9. I didn't know they would follow me. Playing doctor. 6-year-old. What's wrong with you? 7-year-old. I got eaten by an alligator. 6. Gives her a band-aid. 11-year-old. I can't do the dishes tonight. I have too much homework. Me. Okay, you better get started. 11. Maybe later. Me. How was your day? 9-year-old. It was Monday. Me. What does that mean? 9. I'm glad each week only has one. My kids are taking turns staying home sick with the flu. First it was my 7-year-old, then my 6-year-old, and today my 11-year-old. I guess I should look on the bright side. I finally found one thing they're willing to share. 7-year-old. Are squirrels cold in the winter? Me. No, they have fur. 7. Then aren't they hot in the summer? Me. Maybe. 7. We should build a squirrel pool. 11-year-old. I still feel sick. Me. I'll get you 7-Up and crackers. 11. Why? Me. It's the most advanced medicine known to man. There was a loud thud in the middle of the night that shook the whole house. My 6-year-old said she fell out of bed and also pulled out my 7-year-old's loose tooth. I'm not sure what they were actually doing, but it was late. I told them to do it quieter. 11-year-old. I'm feeling better. Me. That's great. Now you can do the homework you missed while you were home sick. 11. Don't punish me for getting well. 6-year-old. The leprechaun didn't come last night. Me. He probably forgot. 6. How can he forget St. Patrick's Day? Me. Too much Guinness. 11-year-old. It's so nice outside. Me. It sure is. 11. That means it's going to snow tomorrow, doesn't it? She finally gets the Midwest. Every time my kids get a free bottle of water from somewhere, they treat it like it's the rarest delicacy on earth, and not literally the same water we have at home, but in a plastic bottle. 11-year-old. Did you know people used to have to pay for every text message they sent? Me. And every phone call they made. 11. What? Me. And it cost extra if it was long distance. 11. Now I know you're making that up. 11-year-old. We made paper airplanes at school, and mine flew the farthest. Me. Why'd you make paper airplanes? 11. Science. Nerds get away with everything. 7-year-old. I got so sweaty in my specials class. Me. Gym? 7. Art. Color like you mean it. I got super excited to take a nap on a Saturday. Years old. 7-year-old. Is it illegal to eat dessert before dinner? Me. No. 7. Then why don't we do it? We've been doing it wrong. My wife used to turn off shows and movies before they got to parts she thought were too adult for our kids. After years of watching it, our 11-year-old just discovered that Into the Woods has a second act, and it does not have a happy ending. She is not going to be okay. I thought I did something to make my 11-year-old mad, but she just yelled at a bird for chirping too loudly, so I don't think the problem is me. One kid says, ow. Me. Keep your hands to yourself. 6-year-old. I did. Me. Good. 6. I threw a toy at her. I know I'm supposed to master new skills in order to make myself more marketable, but the only thing I've gotten really good at in the last 5 years is braiding my daughter's hair, and honestly I feel like that's enough. 9-year-old. Do you know how I know it's spring? Me. The warm weather? The birds chirping? The date on the calendar? 9. The answer back in the kitchen. 7-year-old. I wish I was always right. Me. Nobody is always right. 7. What about mom? Me. One person is always right. Loud thud. Me. What was that? 9-year-old. Nothing you need to worry about. Now I'm extra worried. Kids put you in all kinds of unexpected situations. I just had to ground my 9-year-old from eating oranges. Parenting is a trip. 7-year-old. Opens umbrella inside. 9-year-old. That's bad luck. 7. Only if I hit you with it. 11-year-old. You got a haircut. Me. Are you going to make fun of it? 11. No, you already know it looks bad. For months, Luna has been afraid to walk on the wood floor. She doesn't like how it feels on her hooves. Today, she decided to be brave. Now nothing can stop her.